You're not my type, but there's something about you that I just can't ignore. I never thought I'd fall for someone like you, and yet here we are. At first, I swore we'd never click, but now I can't imagine life without you. You never fit the mold I had in mind, but somehow you became everything I needed. I told myself you weren't my type, but now all I can think about is you. Sometimes the things we least expect can become the most unforgettable parts of our lives. I didn't choose you, but in this moment, I can't think of anyone else. You're not what I thought I wanted, but you are exactly what I needed. I never pictured us together, yet here we are, rewriting the rules of everything I knew. You weren't the one I planned for, but now you're all I want. You may not be my type, but maybe you're exactly what I've been looking for. In my mind, you were always the wrong one. Yet here, my heart tells a different story. We weren't supposed to work, but somehow the connection is undeniable. I can't explain it, but my feelings for you have defied all logic. You weren't part of my plan, yet here I am, tangled up in you. I never saw us this way, but now that I do, I can't imagine life without you. You aren't my usual type, but the way you make me feel, that's something I can't deny. We started off all wrong, but now I wonder if this is exactly how it was meant to be. I didn't want to admit it, but there's something about you that's slowly changing my mind. I never thought we'd end up here, but now that we have, I can't picture it any other way. You weren't what I expected, but somehow you're everything I needed to feel alive again. It's funny how the person who doesn't fit the mold is the one who changes everything. The more I try to push you away, the harder it becomes to forget about you. I kept telling myself you weren't my type, but maybe that was the biggest lie I've told myself. You didn't fit my perfect picture, but you're the one who's been filling in the blanks all along. I thought I had it all figured out, but you've turned everything I knew upside down. I told myself you weren't right for me, but now all I want is to be with you. You were never part of the plan, yet now you're the center of every thought I have. I wasn't looking for love, but you found a way in anyway. The more I try to push you out, the deeper I fall into this unexpected connection. You're not my type, yet you're the only one who's ever made me feel like this. You're the last person I thought I'd fall for, yet now I can't stop thinking about you. I thought I knew what I wanted, but then you walked into my life and completely changed everything. The way you challenge everything I thought I knew about love is terrifying and beautiful all at once. I tried to deny it, but every part of me is drawn to you in ways I never expected. I thought I had a clear picture of what I wanted, but then you came in and shattered that image. You're not my type, but maybe that's exactly why I can't stop thinking about you. I tried to push you away, but the universe had different plans for us, didn't it? You weren't my first choice, but somehow you became my only one. I told myself you weren't the one, but here I am, second guessing everything I believed in. You were never a part of my story, but now I can't imagine my life without you in it. I never thought this could happen, but somehow you've become everything to me. You weren't supposed to fit into my life, yet you somehow became the center of it. You weren't the one I expected, but now I realize that maybe you were the one I needed all along. I never saw this coming, but here we are, more than I ever thought we could be. You're not my type, yet there's something undeniably magnetic about you. I thought I was happy without you, but now I can't remember what that life was like. You're not my type, but the way you make me feel, it's like nothing I've ever experienced before. I thought I knew who I was supposed to love, but then you came along and changed my world. I told myself it was a mistake, but now I'm beginning to think it was fate. I never thought you'd be the one to make my heart race, but now it's all I can think about. You may not be my type, but maybe you're the one I was meant to find. You didn't fit the image I had in my head, but somehow you filled my heart in ways I didn't know were possible. I never believed in love at first sight until I met you. I told myself we weren't a match, but now I see things I never saw before. You're the one I never thought I needed, but now I can't picture my life without you. You came into my life when I least expected it, and now I can't imagine it without you. You didn't fit the plan, but maybe that's exactly why you're perfect for me.